Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy, and I have a process video for you. This layout will go in Braxton's album, and this layout will go next to the 6x12 layout that I did for Stretch the Sketch. I've been enjoying doing 6x12 to add to my 12x12 albums. Now, this paper here is an older Echo Park collection, and I went through my summer drawer to find papers to go with Braxton's photos of him jumping in our pool. And this paper here, I think I used a whole 2 sheets of paper. And I do have a little bit left out of both sheets. I did find a little scrap in my drawer too that I'm using. So now what I am doing, I want to layer the 3 photos, which I cut them down to a 3x4 size. And yes, I should have got out my T-square ruler, but I'm just kind of eyeing it with my mat. If you have one of these mats, these are so nice when you put a 12x12 paper on it, and you can look up and down and left and right and for measurements. I thought I would bring in this paper. I flipped it over to glue one of those. I don't know if it's on the red or the blue. But I noticed that there's lots of colors. So then I brought in this sticker sheet. I love the Alpha. I don't know if you could read that, but it's by Echo Park. And so I brought in a couple of the border strips. And I used part of this one at another time. But that introduces the colors I brought in with the striped one. Then I'm going to bring in this border strip to add some more color. And it just kind of brings out the pool water. Pool water's really pretty. I can't wait to put up our pool. I didn't get in it last year as much as I wanted to. I traveled to Florida and Kansas, and I just didn't get in there as much. So I went ahead and mounted my middle photo. And I have some, what do you call them? Photo corners on my mouse to the left. Now I'm not putting these even at all. I'm just kind of laying them up there. Here's the photo corners. I had 4 of them, so that's what I'm doing. This was off of a Heidi Swapp sticker book, and I put it on White Daisy cardstock. And so with the sun, I put that on White Daisy and then cut them out. This is where I had my 1/4-inch hole punch, and I punched out some of the blue and the yellow and the red colors. And then I got out my wood veneer wood arrows, and I'm trying to make a circle. I have to fuss with it for a little bit. It's just I wanted to show movement on my layout with the arrows, and that's how you can show movement. Alright, almost done with that. And I'm just going to bring it down over that sunshine on my mind. that just nestled in around the photo so well that I loved it when I laid it there. I have to make sure they're lined up right before I glue them all down. It's looking better and better. Alright, so off camera, or do I glue them on camera? I can't remember. Okay, yeah, I glued them all on there. So now I am getting out my older stamp here, and I'm going to be stamping waves, and here's the stamp of the month for June 21. So I'm going to get out some scrap paper and see if it stamps right. Well, I guess I already did that off camera. Okay. Well, I do get some ink. I forget to wipe it off right there. See how I didn't wipe my block off? And I got it all over. There's a line, there's a smudge, but you know what? It's alright. I'm okay with it. So the next one, I'm more careful. And I'm going to use Smoothie, and then I use Lagoon ink. Okay. I love the added detail to the stamping that adds to your layout. We almost had a heat wave yesterday. It got up to 48. That's a heat wave for us. Alright, I'm going to lay a piece of paper there so I don't overstamp on my layout. So that is adorable. It matches so well with that paper. Okay, the next thing I do is I squish the lid on and then I spray some water, and I'm going to do some matching splatters. Get my scissors to tap. Put some down here and then put some over on the top left. Kind of all over. Okay, and then after that I remembered I had my title sitting aside. I usually like to throw my layout together, and if I like it, I will snap a photo of it so that I can remember how I laid it out. And then when I go to do a video, I look at my phone of the photo that I took. And that's how I already know where everything goes. It just helps me out to keep my videos down to 10 minutes or less. So I love this layout, and I hope you do too. If you are new here, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And I will have my link down below if you would like to